Welcome back, Taurus. Before we get into your first guided messages, I do want to point out your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You have 33, 33, 10, 10, and 2, 2. I do advise you to do your own research to figure out exactly what these numbers mean for you, okay? So, Taurus, I do feel like a lot of you guys may be reaching out to close friends, family members, or even a spiritual advisor for some sort of insight or guidance regarding a situation that you're having a hard time really understanding. I feel like this has a lot to do with an individual who pulls you back in time and time again. I feel like there's something about this person that you just cannot break free from. And I feel like it has a lot to do with some sort of a soul tie that you may have created. With that being said, this person definitely knows how to get into your head. This person knows how to get to you on a physical level. They know what it takes to pull you in time and time again. This is especially true for those of you guys who have a child or children with this person. For others of you, I do feel like this person is emotionally unavailable. They are very cold towards you, or the love between you two has run its course. I say that because you do have a significant amount of diamond energy in your reading as well. So this indicates that this person may need you more than they want you. So if you are the breadwinner, if you make more than this person, or if this person is constantly reaching out to you when they're in a time of need, then understand that this is not love. This is somebody who sees you as a resource to them, somebody who sees you as being beneficial to them in some way, okay? With that being said, I do feel like a lot of you guys are also gaining something from this experience as well, because no one goes into any relationship, whether romantic or not, without also gaining something, whether you know it or whether it's like subconsciously, okay? With that being said, I do feel like a lot of you guys will be gaining soul lessons in regards to seeking validation outside of yourselves instead of seeking it internally. So, what that pretty much means is that a lot of you guys may go into relationships, especially romantic partnerships, and you may look to that person to validate you in some way. You may look to that person to show you what your true worth and value is, okay? With that being said, I do feel like this person continuously rejects you in some way, or they constantly show you who they are through their actions. When they come through, they always come because they need something from you. Once they get it, I do feel like the communication between you two starts to kind of like taper off. You're not hearing that much from them anymore. They're not showing up the way that they once did. They're not able to keep their promises. So basically, you're pouring into this person and they're not really pouring back into you, okay? However, I do feel like a lot of you guys are receiving some sort of wake-up call, and now you are deciding to set some sort of boundaries or guidelines with this person. You're no longer allowing your fears to, and a lot of you guys have fears of abandonment, which stems far deeper than this relationship, okay? So you're no longer allowing your fears to get the best of you. You guys are understanding that you are in charge of validating yourself. You are also being supported and guided by the universe at this time as well. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to take back control by also channeling your energy into your working career. With that being said, I do feel like when your relationship is kind of like falling apart, I do feel like a lot of you guys tend to excel financially. So like when your money's great, your relationship may be suffering, but when your money's suffering, your relationship may be doing great, something like that, okay? With that being said, I do feel like a lot of you guys are taking things to the next level financially. I do feel like a lot of fortune, abundance, and prosperity is coming in for those of you guys who may have been stagnant for a period of time when it comes to like gaining more money, more clients, or going after a higher position. Understand that that was because you weren't really focusing your energy on what you needed to. You were more so focused on external things outside of yourself that are not in your control. So now that you're focusing back on work and finances in your career, I do feel like things are going to start to take off. I do see a lot of you guys enjoying, the fruits of your labor. Your tide is definitely coming in. Your harvest is definitely coming in as well. So there's going to be some sort of shift in power. A lot of you guys may even find yourself relocating to a new city, state, or even country for work or career opportunities. Um, whatever you're doing for yourself, work-wise or finances-wise, I do feel like it will be a permanent like solution to whatever money problems you may have been having. I do see a lot of you guys planning, and saving as well. I do see a lot of positive conversations coming in, a lot of positive changes coming in, a lot of positive experiences coming in for you surrounding work and career. But you are creating a solid foundation, not only for yourself, but for your loved ones as well, especially for those of you guys who may have a child or children as a result of this back and forth relationship, okay? With that being said, I do see you establishing some sort of guidelines and boundaries between yourself and this person. I do see a lot of important conversations taking place between you two as well. A lot of you guys are putting this person feet to the fire. You're no longer allowing them to come in and out of your life without, bringing something to the table. You're demanding some sort of balance, some sort of equal give and take. You're no longer procrastinating. You understand that it's time for you to decide, or the universe will step in and make a decision for you. I do see you guys having to adapt to new circumstances. You're going to have to learn how to balance your career as well as your romantic and home life as well. I see the serious discussions over money and financial obligations. A lot of you guys may even be looking into starting your own business. So you may be speaking with like a financial advisor or like someone from the bank who handles like loans, things of that nature. But when it comes to this relationship, I do feel like a lot of you guys have yet to reach a final decision, because I feel like you're also waiting for this person to acknowledge their true feelings for you. But like I said, there's no water here. In fact, your entire reading, now that I look at it, is lacking water. So if you're waiting for this person to, have this confession of love for you, understand that I don't feel like it's going to happen with this person. I do feel like there is someone new coming in. However, first you have to kind of like clear out this old baggage before something new can come in. Okay, so if you're questioning whether or not this person truly cares about you or loves you, what I like to say is, if it brings you confusion and if you have to question it, then it's probably a no. Okay, so refuse to allow any challenges to take you off of your path. Make your pain your gain. Again, I do see a lot of you guys juggling like multiple priorities, especially when it comes to work, especially for those of you guys who are taking on new challenges in the workplace, or if you're going after like, a different position, or you're starting your own business. I do see you guys having a lot on your plate. Okay. This may also cause you to cut this person off if they're not willing to like meet you halfway. So communication at this time may be blocked. Understand that you are growing spiritually as well at this time. So you may have been involved with an air sign or a fire sign. However, it could be any other signs. So moving forward, I do feel like this person may try to come back around. They may, try to connect with you again on a heart-to-heart level and try to, convince you that they have in fact changed. However, your guides are advising you to really take a deep look at this. Evaluate where this person stands. You need to also look at your future when it comes to the type of people that you partner with, whether romantic or not. You need to make sure that people have the same goals as you do, that you guys share like the same opinions or outlooks on life in certain situations, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you guys tend to align yourself with people who are not going in the direction that you desire to go in. And it ultimately backfires on you, causing you guys to be stuck or suffer in your own life or in your career as well. So now that you're doing better, now that you are receiving like these blessings from the universe, especially when it comes to finances, I do feel like this person will feel inspired to come forth and express how they feel about you or the future of the relationship. But ultimately, you guys are going to have to go back to the drawing board and really compare where you guys are heading versus where this person is trying to take you. And I feel like you will discover that you guys just have way too many opposing goals as well as differences of opinions. And it causes you to ultimately feel at odds with not only yourself, but with people outside of yourself, okay? So this person does serve as some sort of a blockage in your life. Like when you're with this person, everything else tends to fall apart or start to go wrong. Like you're not able to really get ahead when you're with this person. So you have to kind of step back and just look at the common denominator and see that this person is what's causing you to hit these roadblocks, okay? So for those of you guys who had some sort of concerns surrounding health, like a health issue, understand that you will be receiving some sort of like good results back from that. I do see you guys creating some sort of a new project or new venture, picking up a new skill or craft, or maybe even going back to school, like taking a course or a seminar. I do see like upgrading your lifestyle as well. And again, possibly traveling for business opportunities, spending more time away from home. I see you celebrating like news of pregnancies or engagements or marriages. So people around you may start to get engaged, or they may be expecting, or maybe they're married or getting married. This may cause you guys to almost want to take this person back, but understand that this too is a test. This is a test to your faith and your strength. This is also testing you to see if you will in fact fold or go back to this person. Also going forward, before signing any documents or taking on any new positions or opportunities, make sure you are researching before you're signing on a dotted line. Pay attention to all the fine print and the small details. And also when it comes to love and relationships, just because you hear about people around you getting engaged, expecting a child, or even getting married, understand that means that you're getting closer to it, okay? That doesn't mean that you have to revert back to the past. Although you may start to miss this person or feel like it's possible for you, understand that this is only a test to see if you really are remaining in faith, okay? So remain patient with yourself. Divine timing is always at work. Make sure you are resting, because I do see a lot of you guys having a lot on your plate. And I do see you guys gaining more insight and like a different perspective on things moving forward. So you're making a way out of what seem to be no way. And for a lot of you guys, your life will look like completely different within the next 3 weeks or the next 3 months. So you're going to start to see progress and you're going to be getting things done. As far as being at a crossroad with this person, your guides are advising you that you may be overthinking it when it's really simple. I feel like you should be judging this person off of their past actions, not based off of their potential, okay? So stop assuming the worst. Don't jump to any conclusions. Like if you hear about these people getting married, engaged, or expecting a child, don't start to think, oh, it's never going to happen to me. Okay. So don't allow your fears to block your blessings or stop your blessings. Okay. This person likes to waste your time. Okay. They like to start arguments with you. Again, you guys are just complete opposites. They like to keep you stuck, okay? So, and they avoid the hard questions. Like if you were to ask this person just blatantly how they feel about you, what they see for your future together, they would just, give you the runaround. So some of you guys may have to block communication with this person altogether, especially when it comes to you guys talking to each other directly. Say you do have a child or children with this person, it may have to be through a third party. So you may have to get like a mediator, somebody that you guys can go through in order to handle that. But you may have to block communication with this person altogether until you get to a place where you're strong enough not to continuously fall for their BS. So, again, you're being advised to define a direction for yourself, to make a decision, or else the universe will make one for you. Again, if it brings you confusion, it's a no, okay? So you need to find common ground between you two. Like I said, work out a way that you guys can communicate without, getting wrapped up in this person's lies. Do what's best for you and the highest good of everyone involved. Understand that you need to heal yourself before you can heal any relationship. Forgive yourself before you can forgive anybody else. And the resolution to your problems will come. I do feel like you guys may have had a past life together or past lifetimes together. So you are in fact dealing with a soulmate, but I do feel like this is a karmic soulmate. They're here to teach you more so about yourself, and they're here to help you on your spiritual evolution and vice versa. So understand that not all soulmates are romantic, and also not all soulmate relationships are meant to, end in a happily ever after. I believe that we have multiple soulmates in a lifetime. I believe that soulmates are here to help us evolve. They're here to help you clear out old conditioning. They're here to help you complete soul contractual agreements as well as karma. So when you're with this person, understand that you are out of alignment. You are going against the current instead of with it. So there's a lot of resistance between you two. Maybe you were supposed to come together in this lifetime to learn more about yourself, or even to create life. Maybe some of you guys have a child or children with this person, and that was part of your soul's mission together, okay? When it comes to coping with your stress or pressure or anxiety that you may have on you at this time, you need to find a healthier way, like a healthier outlet. You need to also see your partnerships in a new light. And I feel like this will force you to see your partnerships in a new light and see yourself in a new light as well. You need to focus on your health, especially mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You need to enter into a new state of mind. And I feel like a lot of you guys need to pick up the broken pieces and move forward, okay? This is about having a more optimistic, hopeful outlook on your future as well. And understand that you are supported. There are people around you who want the best for you. However, you have to first want the best for yourself. I see a lot of positive communication coming in. This person may even apologize. If there was someone from your past, like a family member or a friend who betrayed you as well, you may be receiving an apology or communication from them. Understand that you can forgive someone without allowing them back in your life, okay? So again, establish boundaries, rules, guidelines, balance between you and other people. You need to respect yourself. That way other people will also respect your space, okay? So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and understand that you are being guided by source, and that you are also a creator, a co-creator when it comes to creating or manifesting your reality. So keep your thoughts and your actions and your emotions positive. So this is fire or air. However, you could be dealing with any other signs. So moving forward, a lot of you guys may connect with someone new. So there is a new love interest coming in. It's possible that this person may awaken you to seeing love, relationships, or partnerships in a new light. But you're going to have to change the way that you're looking at the entire situation. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you may have met this person while you were still involved with someone else, or vice versa. You may meet this person while they're still involved with someone else. So just be aware that you may be entering into a third party situation. I wouldn't advise that for anyone, but to each their own. For those of you guys who may not be dealing with a third party situation, you may meet someone who could possibly be in like the spotlight, where there's a lot of people who have opinions of the relationship that you two may have. So there may be a lot of people, giving their unsolicited or unwanted advice or meddling in your business. Be aware that there's a lot of rumors about this person out there. Maybe people are gossiping about you or the relationship with this person. So just be aware of that, okay? You may have to even detach from the situation or take things very slow in order to gain a different perspective. But for a lot of you guys, you may be involved with someone, or you may be meeting someone who isn't who they appear to be, okay? So be aware of people who come in, who are like almost like trying to convince you that there's someone that they're not. So you need to take things slow and really use your discernment going forward, because I feel like there's someone who could come in who may abuse their power over you, or they may find you to be in like a weak position and they may take advantage of you in some way. Moving forward, if it gives you like any resistance, usually when things get complicated, I wouldn't advise anyone to run from that, because relationships are challenging. You're meant to be challenged in some way. But if it's a well-known thing that this person isn't who they appear to be, or this person has you involved in a third-party situation, or if this person is lying early on in the relationship, then I would advise you to, step back, take your power back, and really reevaluate what you're doing here. Okay, so you may be left also to like clean up a messy situation if this person is in fact lying to you, or if they're not 100% single. You may be left picking up the broken pieces. Understand that you are being divinely guided at this time, but you have to trust your journey. Don't rush into anything just because you're trying to cope with or overcome something else, because you may end up attracting, the same soul lessons in another person, but this person's just going to have a different face and a different name. So just tread lightly. So I do feel like a lot of you guys will be hitting like a milestone in your career and in your love life going forward. You will start to see a lot of blessings and results come in. You will receive major breakthroughs, promotions. Just a lot of favorable circumstances will come out. You will come out on top, okay? So refrain from allowing any distractions or fear to come in and block you from your blessings. You need to also work on believing in yourself and believing in a higher power, because I feel like a lot of you guys doubt yourself and your ability to call in or have the type of love or relationship or lifestyle that you truly deserve. So also refrain from like going over the same old scenarios over and over and over in your head. Understand the past is the past. If there was something you could do to change it, it would have changed back then. There's nothing you can do by playing over the same situations over and over and over again in your head now, because what that would do is only cause you to draw the same type of lessons back into your life, okay? So make peace with that and understand that trouble doesn't last always. That life goes in cycles, and you're just going through a cycle that has a lot to do with your spiritual growth, okay? So you may be hearing from people from your past, like old friends, but people are coming back in to wrap up some sort of karmic lessons with you. They're going to be coming in to like close out certain chapters with you. So moving forward, I do see you guys possibly like traveling or signing some sort of contracts or deals that may have something to do with like accepting a new work opportunity, maybe even at a different location. But I see a relationship also playing out as well, but I'll go ahead and get into that in the extended version of your reading. So this is Earth or air energy, however, it could be any other signs. So Taurus, the message that I'm leaving everyone with this month is, instead of asking if someone's your soulmate, ask yourself, what are they here to teach you, okay? So with that being said, if you're interested in purchasing my cards, they are now available on my website, which is lawdivination.com. The links to your extended video is also available in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website, along with contacting me for a private reading. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. Know that I love you as well. Until next time.